Hey, it's me, ProJared. Welcome back to Max Gentleman. Sexy business. Emphasis on the sexy, on account of how much money you have. Should I just buy this last thing? No, I don't have anyone to put in there. At least not yet.
A moment, please.
I will. What?
I'm out for now.
What the?
It's time.
How many actual people do I have left to actually recruit?
There.
Of all the executives, there's what? Santa Claus.
Do this thing, if you insist.
Antoine Hardmeat. Not so much. Boss, there's been a paperwork catastrophe and the workers haven't been paid on time? Well, we could compensate them in massage parlor vouchers. I would lose 10 morale and $100,000. Fire any complainers. We shouldn't be harboring anyone with so little loyalty that they grumble just because they don't get paid. Right? Or double the employee discount this month. That'll smooth things over in no time. Just double the employee discount. So dumb. They'd lose 20 morale and gain 20 gold. Honestly, not in a position to lose any morale, so I'd rather lose 3,000 people. That's how it works, right? If something's unhappy, you just get rid of the unhappy, and that way, statistically, all that's left are the happy. That improves it. Let's do that. Is that enough for a business-made outfit? Please? Oh. Fucking window slam. Just put it on.
Ready to go.
Yes. My slaying warrior. Thank you. It's not what I expected. I was fine with it being business made by a pip. If you want to just wreck shit. See, this is why I kind of regret not making her my main warrior, because look at this. She's ready to battle, and now she just looks like a sexed up version of Casca. But without all the horrible things. Oh, I saw you, little flower, hiding back there. My royal princess, here you are.
I feel refreshed.
Good, make me
My
gold.
pleasure.
Put me in.
You got it.
Okay.
Make me mini. Okay, so didn't realize that the business-made outfits is other ways to get outfits for some of your executives. I wonder if it defaults to whoever is your highest relationship executive, or if it's actually random, or if the only way to get this pip outfit is through business-made in Battle Butler. Who knows? Cheering crowds appear. Damn it, that's a perfect time to fight. Hold on. I'll have her quick rest up, then get in the battle. Hello, stranger. I've got some high-class smut for ya. This here issue features Max Gentleman. Well, have been the least impressed by Max Gentleman as a person thus far. But I'm not gonna say no to porn, so boop. Max Gentleman's Maximum Gentleman. Sure, man. Yeah. It's fine, I guess. Not doing it for me. Unless this is super hot. Could be. Max's amorous adventure. The ropes creaked perilously above him. Below him yawned a vast chasm and a roiling jungle river that would swallow him whole. There was only one way out of this, and it would require all of his strength, all of his cunning, and all of his smooches. He'd just have to get past the snake first. Max raised his iron jaw, steely gaze focused on the anaconda winding its way along the ropes that held him bound upside down by his ankles. Pale and sinuous, tongue flickering, it curved towards him and around his powerful legs. Max glanced towards the woman standing at the edge of the jungle cliff. Madame Madeleine de Mayo. Shrill's laughter echoed through the crevasse yawning beneath Max. Only a narrow rope bridge ran from one side of the narrow pass to the other, and it was these aged lines that Max's very life depended. No, he thought to himself. No, it was on himself that his life depended. If the bridge does not give, the madam cried, then the serpent will have you. Your fate is sealed, you swine. I will see you crushed. I wasn't swine when you took me to your bed, Max grunted, straining against the ropes that held him bound, dangling from the bridge above the certain death below. The bridge swayed as the serpent began to wind its way down his boots. Lucky for me, he added. You're a deep sleeper. If not for that accursed servant of yours, I'd have gone with the treasure you stole from Rennes Le Chateau, and you would be none the wiser. His thumb slipped beneath the bindings that held his wrists bound behind his back. Good. It was all the footing, or rather handing, he needed. As he swayed precariously, buffeted by the curses of the white-haired, wild-eyed madam above, Max began to work the lines loose. One by one, the coarse hemp bindings loosened, as scale by scale the anaconda, twice his length, began to encircle him. At last, a hand was freed, just as beady black eyes met his. Max stared down the snake, and with a cry of victory, yanked loose his punching hand to grab that beast by the throat. No! Shrieked Madame de Mayo, thrusting her generous bosom to the heaven as she screamed. No, you won't escape this time, pig! The treasure is mine! This sort of villainous banter bored Max, who in one fell swoop yanked the entire length of the serpent from around himself. It hissed savagely as he swept it around in a circle, over and over again, using the momentum of this lasso swing to swing himself in turn. The bridge creaked dangerously overhead, but just as the first strands of rope gave away, Max lashed the snake's tail towards the madam, ensnaring her in its grasp instead. No, she screamed. Damn you, Max, gentlemen! Using the snake as leverage, Max quickly yanked himself along its length. When the edge of the cliff was within reach, he grasped for it, pulling himself up to safety, with the snake holding bound the devious and dastardly Madame de Mayo. He freed himself from his bindings with the air of someone who has done this too many times to count. If the Duke of Snodgrass could not keep Max Gentleman bound, the madam was hardly a challenge. Before she could free herself, he was on his feet. With a practiced hiss, he dismissed the anaconda, who quickly slid away to the jungle again. The madam raised her cane to strike him, but Max's confident grip caught her wrist. She stared at him, her gaze enough to freeze most mortal men in their place. The humid jungle winds tossed her hair about her face. Her scarlet lips parted as her cleavage heaved. Damn you to hell, you handsome bastard, she whispered, and with a free hand, she grabbed Max by the collar. Their lips collided in a savage kiss. More fighting than fucking, but honestly the two were really far apart for the adventurer, Max Gentleman. Hell won't have me, Max responded. The madam dropped her cane and he let go of her wrist. She brought her hand down across his face in a vicious slap, and Max simply raised a brow. But will you? Gritting her teeth, the madam clasped his face in her gloved hands. One last time, she declared, before I end you. The ground came up hard beneath them as they wrestled each other to the jungle floor. Again, the madam slapped Max, but it only fueled him more, driving their mouths together in a kiss as unrelenting as their decades-long rivalry had been. She grasped between his legs with urgency, tossing her head aside to bare her throat for the cruel but tender kiss of the daredevil adventurer who held her willingly pinned beneath him. Her thigh-high boots of gleaming leather creaked as she wrapped her leg over his hips, holding him tightly as her ropes had moments before. Neither dared to take off more clothes than necessary. Through their garb, they grasped and fondled what could be safely reached, each prepared at a moment's notice to leap to their feet in a duel should their desire for victory overcome their desire for the other. The madam snarled against Max's mouth as she shoved his chest, rolling him back onto his back. Mounted astride him, she threw back her snow-white hair and stared down with a cruel and desirous gaze. They thrusted together with primal grunts, as they always had. Each time might be their last, before one finally claimed ultimate victory over the other. Their moaning rose unchecked as they bucked together in rhythm, for a moment both conqueror and conquered, as their pleasure spiraled upward into breathless ecstasy. What a treat, came a sneering voice from the jungle, to find you both in such a state. The Duke of Snodgrass, Max hissed, grasping the madam's roiling hips. He met the madam's eyes. This would have to wait, unless they could convince the Duke to join them. Damn it. ends right when it was getting good. Not impressed, Max. I think that may further cement Max as one of my least favorite executives. Outside of maybe Sinterklaas. Only because I don't know him at all, but the fact that he's most definitely just Santa. No thanks on that one. Even your smut's boring, you milk toast gentleman. At least I have $2 million. Hell yeah.
I'm done for now.
Alright, rest. Ooh, let's get ready to fight. Beat up. Pennies. Dude.
I need a break.
Get in there. Beat the shit out of him.
Well, you're a sight for sore eyes.
Oh, Antoine's back. Hooray! Good. Give me, maybe the king? For some extra deeps? Or extra fisticuffs? No, I'll do the king. Get in there. Thank you. And he came back with a, gourd. Boop. Tight.
Let's do this thing.
Max,
if you
gold.
insist.
Let's lie down.
Ooh, what's your fist power? Oh, 44. I thought I said 400 or something, and I, like, was worried for a second, but it's just 44. Okay, good. Oof. Nope, daytime. Who would I like to accompany me today? My warrior princess, obviously. Let's play. Oh, not again. Would you rather embarrass yourself at karaoke night or have your fancy gala swarmed by rabid weasels? Karaoke night? I keep forgetting to check like her likes and dislikes. Let some random poor person take the fall for a crime your fun uncle probably committed, or spend the holidays with only the worst members of your family. You would never let some justice go incorrectly. I know that about you at least. Be forced to steal if you want to eat, or start every sentence with, oh, well, actually. Pip is an officer. She would not commit more crimes. Well, actually, maybe she would, actually. 2 out of 3 is pretty good. Okay. I'll take 2. Boop, boop. Oh my god, I have to get so many more hearts for her last date. I want that date! I wish I could just send people out on the train to find me flowers, or just buy flowers.
Certainly.
With all my money. Does my money not make you happy? That's all people ever wanted out of me before, is just my money.
Who wants some? But of course.
Well, she's definitely beating the shit out of him, but she is gonna get tired in just a second here.
Stepping away.
Damn it. She actually might need help for the final boss.
Oh, break time.
Because you only have so many minutes to actually beat him. And if she has to rest in between, that's not great. Use just a little bit of Pip back up. Just to get in her. She's my warrior princess. She has to get in there. I'm just gonna buy this because I'm rich. Oh, what is this? A blood debt? What can I exchange the blood debt for? Print industry market share. Fascinating. Spend 5 trade secrets for a blood debt. Well, I don't really need print. If it was, say, construction or entertainment,
A moment.
I would consider it.
It's time.
Yeah, sure is. Get in there.
Yeah.
Maybe a one of
Ready
those
to go. You can count
trinkets
on
that
Off the clock.
gives bonus moxie would be a good idea.
That's it.
Boom. You're done. Hostile takeover. So from there, I can actually go straight to Bonbon's rival, which I feel like I might as well. 10,000, 69, nice.
Is it nap time?
I feel like I should do that first just to get Bonbon's market share up, so then I'll make more money.
I'm waiting.
Are you ready to fight right away? Yeah, I suppose you are. Get in there.
Now.
Ready and waiting.
Gotcha flower. You're making gold. I'm gonna deposit this gold. Sick. Hey, Pip. This is for you. Slowly getting that affection up. I won't consider this game a success or a victory until I at least get all the dates with someone. It's gotta be at least Pip. Even though
Let's go
I
another round.
also want to get bonbons.
Understood.
I also wouldn't mind getting to know Fanny a bit more. Maybe some Samuel.
Put me in. On the
Many,
job.
many, many. What's this? Boss, the workers have some sort of dispute with one another and productivity is slowing. How should we address it? The simplest solution might be to forbid them to speak to one another. They'll definitely just lose morale, but I gained 50,000 bucks. We should encourage them to settle their differences with civility and organize a dance-off, +2, and I'll spend 100,000, or spare a few minutes to hear their grievances and issue a ruling personally, which is good for rep. But this gets me 2 with Pip, and I got the money to spare, so dance off. Get in there. Excellent.
Oh, break time.
Yes, go rest. I'm up to only 300 gold. Maybe I should start looking at exchanging these for gold, unless I really want the blood debts. I don't know. Because it bought me 7 days to exchange that golden, and it's already taken like 3 or 4 days just to get back up to 300 gold. Is that what I'm averaging about right now? Like 100 gold per day?
Tired.
At some point, that just won't be sustainable anymore because the gold demand is going to be too much. I will run out of time. Oh, yes, gain access. 40 gold. It's fine. I want a thing. What do we have here? Increased lunch date options and all executive moxie by 10. Increases grooming value in the barbershop and adds a market to industry awareness. Or this medicine ball increases training value and all exec moxie by 10. Well, I don't really need either of these. I guess I'd rather have lunch date options and just get some extra executive moxie so that they last longer. Boom. Does that affect now?
Ready for action.
130. I don't know if it gave them like an extra +10 while they're still out. That's what I was wondering about.
Count on me.
Keep making that gold.
I need a break.
Go rest. In a hot minute, someone's gonna get in and just beat the fuck out of her. All in due time.
Let's go.
Get in there!
Which way to go?
Cold.
Okay.
Yes! This would rather increase my profit margins by that much more. Can I... I'll have another... Damn it. I wouldn't mind getting more,
More.
snake oil.
Of course.
So she's making 4,600, and upon this victory, it'll increase by more. Wouldn't mind getting more snake oils to further decrease the gold cost for these guys.
Off I go.
Not that I'm super sure gold is what the problem is right now. Here's another date. Who would I like to accompany me? So many options. But we gotta go with my warrior princess. Look how small she is. I love how petite she is, but also like muscle. That booty though. Sorry, where do you want? My hands? I'm okay. Right there, yeah. Right in the thighs. That's a good place to massage. Yeah. I'm okay. Ooh. I'm up in the shoulders, maybe? Don't worry, girl. I got you. Don't worry. Oh, I missed a little bit. Sorry. I tried. Please. Next time, can you wear this? Oh, what? I did it? not really a costume, but like, hey, oh, you're so cute. This is adorable. I just, it's fine. That wasn't the last date, though. Is there another costume that's beyond that I don't know about? All right. Question of the day. Did I succeed with Pip? Because really, ultimately, it's what? Get to see her naked, which we did, and it was the best. But I haven't maxed out her relationship. What does that mean? See, there is one more. Default police dress, student fairy, something else, and then just naked and... Oh, that's cute. That's super cute. But am I just consider that a win and then move on? Or should I just try to max it out and just see what possible last costume that isn't just naked? Because this is a she's currently wearing a bonus one, and this isn't a bonus one, so this is like separate than her date ones. I don't know. I don't know anymore. So I ask you. Let me know what you think, if I should bother trying to finish up her dates or not. Because I could put that effort elsewhere into plenty of other people. So, curious as to what you think. You'll have to let me know. Alright, that's gonna do it for me though, on this episode. Getting towards the end, y'all. Well, as always, thank you guys so very much for watching. See you next time!